Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am sharing with you some early Christmas gifts that I got. I'm not really planning on doing a what I got for Christmas video this year just because obviously it's a bit of a strange year. I had just had a baby, so planning on taking some time off over Christmas. Dan's going to be done all Christmas tree visits by then, so we're just planning on kind of hibernating and enjoying lots of newborn snuggles. So not planning on doing that video, so in lieu of that I thought I would share with you some early Christmas gifts that I was lucky enough to get. I really only had two things on my wish list this year. One is a bag that has been on my wish list for about 2 years now, and the other is a lot of Lululemon items because I am so ready to get back to working out. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first up is a belt bag, and I have been eyeing this up from pretty much as soon as it was released. I know it was super popular, sold out really quickly, missed it the first time around, and then I saw they did a restock, so I jumped on it as soon as it came back in stock. So it is there and basically a fleecy belt bag, and I've spoken before about how I'm not a belt bag girl, but this little bag has truly like won me over. I think it's absolutely adorable. There are so many cute ways to wear it as well. I'm not really planning on wearing it like around the waist, but the way I've mostly seen it styled has been kind of wearing it almost like a high crossbody, which I really love. I had a really hard time deciding between this and the black color. I think they also do like a brown teddy color as well. I ultimately went for the ivory, and I do really love it, but I'm definitely not ruling out getting the black one at some point because I just think it's absolutely adorable. So it has the little Lululemon logo right there, has this gorgeous kind of teddy fleece all the way through, and then on the back it has that nylon backing so it doesn't kind of rub. You have a really functional great little pocket, which is actually fairly sizable considering it is quite a small bag. And then it opens up with a really smooth zipper, and then on the inside you just have that kind of net mesh pocket lining. So you have the Lululemon logo right there, and it is actually a fairly decent space. Obviously it's a very small bag, but because it's really malleable you can actually fit a very decent amount inside. You do have that buckle right there as well, and it is fully adjustable too, so you can really choose how you want to wear it. If you did want to wear it around the waist you could do, but you can also wear it as that higher crossbody too. And I'm just so in love with this. I think it's so cute. I think it's gonna be great for our little walkies. We're doing lots of walks at the moment, just so many walkies. So hopefully this will come in a lot of use. And I just think the style is totally adorable, very much living up to the hype now that I've seen it in person. I just think it is the cutest thing. I do have a landing page on Lululemon at the moment as well, sharing all of my different gift pick ideas. So if you're looking for some last minute gift inspiration, this is definitely a good one to check out. I handpicked every single item on this page. They're all tried and tested favorites, which I own and love and just would highly recommend, and I think would make an amazing gift for any loved one in your life. And they were nice enough to part sponsor this video. If you watch me for a while, you will know how much I love Lululemon. I lived in their items before pregnancy. I did so during pregnancy as well, and they were literally the first non-maternity clothing item I put on after I gave birth because they are so comfortable, they're supportive, and pretty much all I want to be living in right now, hence why they were on my Christmas wish list. So I will be sharing links to everything that I'm featuring in the description section below if you did want to check anything out. Next up, I did get another couple of Align bras. So I absolutely love the Align bra line. If you've not tried it, then I would highly recommend doing so. If you're familiar with their Align leggings, it's basically the same glorious fabric but in bra form. And I believe there are a few different varieties, but this one is the more kind of pull-on one. So there aren't a whole ton of straps like a lot of sports bras do have really intricate like strap detail on the back, whereas this is fairly plain and simple, but it's just perfect in its simplicity. Like, it is so great. I specifically wanted these bras because they are, one, exceptionally comfortable, and two, I don't fit into my old ones anymore. I am nursing at the moment, so I definitely needed a size up, and these have just been so great. So this one is the beautiful aqua blue color. I thought these would go so perfectly with some leggings that I got as well, and the fabric is just an absolute dream. They are very comfortable, but they're also very supportive as well, and they're double lined too, which is really crucial for me. Like, they offer excellent coverage. and they're just the dreamiest things. Like, I cannot recommend these enough. They work beautifully for yoga, which is what they were designed for. Also good for kind of general wear as well. I pretty much just live in these, and they are the best things. So much so that I did get them in 2 other colours, and I have a pretty extensive Align bra collection at this point, but as I mentioned, I did need to size up, and this is pretty much all I'm planning on wearing as I'm getting back to full fitness, so I thought they were worth the splurge. Really gorgeous. And what I particularly love about these bras is that so many of them are reversible too, so quite a few of the different varieties you can get a completely different colour or pattern on each side, so it's almost like you're getting 2 bras for the price of 1, which I love. So that is true of this one. You have this fantastic floral print on the one side, and then on the other side you have this really lovely bold purple colour. Just so fun. I love the fact that you do have the 2 colourways, and I thought this was fantastic. And then I did go for a really boring black one as well, but I always like to have a solid black sports bra in my workout wardrobe. I do wear a lot of black leggings as well, and I just think there's something very classic and cool about an all black workout outfit, so I always like to have a solid black one readily available, and this is pretty much just my favourite style. Next up, Align leggings, my absolute favourite legging of all time. I don't even want to know how many I own at this point. Like, I will never ever get tired of them. It's what I'm wearing right now. I was so excited to get back into my Align leggings, and they've just been so great and really just like a best friend during these postpartum times. Just so supportive and wonderful, and yoga is pretty much the first workout that I'm planning on doing as soon as I'm cleared to do so. So I wanted to get some really great Align leggings to help me get back into my workout flow and just kind of exercising in general. So I specifically wanted the lighter coloured ones because these are the double lined ones. So I always go for the Align 25. They do the Align leggings in a whole bunch of different lengths. The 25 is my favourite, and I've tried them all. I find it kind of the perfect length. Like, it's not too short, not too long. I just love it. But their darker colours do tend to be single line, which I love for pretty much most of my leggings, but I specifically wanted the double lined ones as I'm getting back into working out, just because I do find them a little bit more supportive, and I just appreciate the extra fabric. So generally speaking, this is a general rule, it's not kind of hard and fast, but if you do get their lighter coloured Align leggings, they do have that double lining, if you can see there, versus the darker ones which do tend to be single lined. I love them both. I just feel like there's a time and place for them both, and I really wanted the double lined ones for getting back into working out. So that is what I went for, and the bonus is that you get all of their beautiful colours. I definitely went for kind of an ice cream pastel colour scheme here. So I have this beautiful pale pink pair. I thought these were so lovely, just really fresh feeling, and I know we're in the dead of winter right now, but I'm all about the light colours all year long. I just think it really perks up my mood, and I just like wearing them, and the fabric is just amazingly soft and lovely. And I also went for this gorgeous pair of baby blue Aligns. I absolutely love this colourway. I already have a pair of Aligns in a very similar colour, and I just love them to bits. I got so much use out of them, so I knew I wanted another pair in a size up as I am getting back to working out. And they are just an absolute dream. Like, I love this fabric so much. I feel like they could almost be a little bit softer than the single lined ones, just because you do have that extra fabric element. They're just so wonderful on the skin, and I find them so crazy comfortable, even as I'm recovering from a C-section. And then next up is the fleece that I got, and I did actually already show this in a video, but I did get it really as an excuse for an early Christmas gift. It is just the most glorious thing. If you've not tried their fleece line and you love that whole kind of teddy fleece look, I would definitely recommend checking it out because it is just glorious. Like, their fleece is just so unbelievably soft. It's not like, it doesn't have a dry feel at all, which sounds really weird, but it's just really warm and snuggly, and it's just like a teddy bear. Like, it is so nice. I got this great kind of black bomber jacket, I guess. It came in a few different colors. They also have some different lengths and some different styles, so I will link a few different options below, but the hype around these is very well justified. I think, like, they really do just feel incredibly soft, are so crazy comfortable to wear. On the inside inside you have this really nice soft kind of cotton lining, so you don't have the fleece on the inside, but you honestly don't need it because this is the warmest thing ever. And then you have this great collar which you can choose either to stand up or stand down, so you really have that flexible kind of styling option. You can also cinch in the waistband if you want to as well, and then you have these sleeves which are cuffed too, so it makes it really easy if you wanted to roll them up, you can do that as well. I just think this is the most fantastic thing. It has become a fast favorite. I really couldn't wait, so I've already been wearing this, and it's been very necessary because it has been ridiculously cold here recently. It may not look it because I'm in a short sleeve top, but we have the heating on blast all the way throughout the house because we obviously want to keep the baby warm as well, but as soon as you step outside it is freezing cold, and this has just been the best thing. And then last up for me from Lululemon, I did get another one of my favorite funnel neck sweaters. I only tried this style, I think it was a couple of months ago. I've been a die-hard fan of their cropped scuba hoodies, the ones with the really big hoods. I have a bunch of those and absolutely live in them. And then I saw that they released a funnel neck version and I was super intrigued, so I decided to give it a go. And it's just the best thing ever. And as much as I do really love the hood, it's really nice to have this option because you get that kind of lightness around the neckline, but you can also choose how to style this as well. So you can choose to have it up, you can have it down, like it really is very flexible, but you get that same great fit throughout the body. So it is a little bit cropped, and then you have that zip right there on the front, and you have the one big pocket on the front there as well. I absolutely love this. I always team it with my leggings. I always go for their kind of higher waisted leggings, as most of theirs are, and it just kind of goes perfectly. Like, it's a really cute outfit, so easy to throw on as well. You don't have to think about it, and I feel like it instantly looks like a kind of pulled together activewear workout outfit. And I just love it. They do the prettiest colors as well. So I went for this really lovely kind of heathered pink color, but I would pretty much be happy to have these in every single color they do. They are just the best things. And then finally, I did want to share one item that I got for Dan from Lululemon as well. I don't always find it that easy to get activewear for him, just because I feel like there's a lot that can go wrong. Like, I'm fine to buy him normal clothes, but activewear, I can't always guess his preferences. But he saw this and absolutely loved it. I tried it on and thought it was fantastic, but he didn't want to buy it for himself because he's just not that guy. So I decided to get it for him for Christmas. So I'm really excited, and he just absolutely loves this, and he looked really good in it as well. It's really flattering. These come in a whole bunch of different colors. They have this really nice kind of neckline around the hood as well, and they just have little details like this stitching print on the shoulder, just little things which really elevate it. And the fit is just so nice. On the base as well, it says better every day, which I thought was really cool too. The fabric is very soft, but it's not overly clingy as well, because I feel like sometimes this kind of fabric can just stick to every lump and bump, even for guys, whereas this really isn't the case with this one. It just fits in a really nice way. And I think he's gonna be just so excited to see this. So very happy I was able to get this for him. Definitely a good one to check out if you're also completely stuck for gift ideas for the guys in your life. And then next up, I did want to share with you the bag that I got for Christmas as well. So it is a style from Chanel, and this has been on my wish list for a couple of years. I vastly regret not getting it 2 years ago when it kind of first popped into my head that I might want to get this style, because wow, we've seen some price increases since then. So this is actually a pre-loved one that I ended up getting because I just couldn't stomach the current retail prices. Like, they are just way too crazy. So I did end up getting this one pre-loved. So here it is, and it's not a particularly groundbreaking style for me. It is a classic flap, but it is in the beautiful navy color. So this is the caviar or the grain leather. It has very pale champagne gold hardware, very pale though. It's almost verging on silver, so there isn't a kind of overly yellow tinge to it. It's kind of nice and neutral, and then you have that beautiful deep navy color all the way throughout. This is the double flap in the small size, so obviously you have the jumbo, the medium size, and the next size down is the small size, which is what this is. It just opens up like so, and I do have tissue paper in here. So that's what it's like on the inside, and then you have the Chanel stamping right there. That front pocket, you also have that very tiny back pocket as well as the zipper right there on the flap. And then you do have the back pocket right there as well, which I actually always do make use out of. Like I always seem to have random bits of paper or cards or receipts, I don't know, I always seem to have stuff on me, so I do generally tend to pop those in here. So that is my new Chanel bag, and judging by the way the prices are going, I think this is probably going to be my last classic flap. I wanted a replacement for my rose gold one, which I did part ways with, I think it was last year, I think it was like last autumn that I sold that. And I love that bag so much, I love the size, but I just felt like I wasn't really getting a lot of use out of the rose gold colour. It's definitely a beautiful shade and combination, but it is very, very girly, and over the years I just found myself reaching for it less and less. So I did still want the size, but I basically wanted something a little bit more neutral. I did think about getting the black one because really I only have my jumbo and the Chanel mini in that kind of black gold hardware combination. I mulled it over and I have been mulling it over ever since, because as much as I thought about getting it 2 years ago, I ultimately didn't. And then I've just watched the price increases go up and up and up to the point where the retail price is just so crazy. So I wasn't sure if I was ever really going to get one, just because, as I said, I couldn't really stomach the current price. And then this one popped up, pre-loved, and I just loved it. You know, I definitely wanted the small size. I definitely wanted the caviar grain leather. I was kind of open in terms of the colour. I thought I might go for black, but really I just wanted something dark that I'd find quite practical. And I saw this and I just thought it was beautiful. I do like my blue shades a lot as well. I do wear a lot of blue, so hopefully I'll find it quite easy to match. And especially because the condition was pretty much perfect, I thought it was an ideal buy. I wouldn't say it was like a complete bargain. It was still obviously very, very expensive, but I did save a couple of thousand off the retail price, which was good enough for me, because essentially that was what was turning me off. So I decided to take the plunge, talk with Dan about it being my Christmas present. He was happy for it to be my Christmas present, and here it is. I'm very, very happy with that. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's a nice finish to my classic flap collection as well. I don't really envision myself getting any more, again, just because prices are too crazy. But yeah, I'm super happy I was able to get this, delighted with the condition as well, and I just cannot wait to use it. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, I will include links to everything I featured in the description section below. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment, and if you enjoyed the video, please do give this a thumbs up. Just a little note about upcoming content. So I do have a couple of videos I pre-filmed whilst I was still pregnant, so I will be publishing those in the next week or so. As I mentioned, I am planning on taking a little break over Christmas and probably January as well. I do still think I might do a Christmas vlog, just because I love doing Christmas vlogs, so I may still do that, but there will be a little break over Christmas and January as we just soak in all the newborn loveliness. Apart from that, I just want to say thank you so much for all your well wishes on Instagram as well. We read them all and we just very much appreciate it. Thank you for watching this one, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I don't know how or how you do it. You blow my mind without a word.